In this video, I enter our State Series drift competition with 95 kilowatts, learn the track, do some tandems, have a few close calls, and hope to drive the Skyline to work on Monday. Like any true drifter, I was flat out the night before with important jobs, like fitting a tow bar to the daily, and making stickers. Seems legit. I also need to clear up that the only part of this car I've painted was the front garnish, which was white. It's a cool colour, but I take no responsibility for the rest of this paint job. This layout starts with a quad kink left with two outer clipping zones as shown. This flows into a wide hairpin right with a long outer clipping zone, followed by a hard left with the final outer clip. The first two battle pairings are not elimination rounds, but are instead used to gain points to qualify for the top 16, who face a final qualifying round before the elimination battles in the top 8.
See, that's Kane Scott in that S13 in the lead there. So he has actually got out of the R32 and he's in the new S13 that they've built of Scott's tyres. No livery on it either yet with Eli in the chase, Eli Dokers.
Yeah, it's a fairly new car to Eli. He picked it up not too long ago. He went to X-Park in it.
Yeah, that's it. He's having some fun. He decided last minute to jump in the competition, so he's out here having some fun. He's giving it a fresh paint job as well.
Giving it a nice fresh paint job.
Very blue.
You'd never know it wasn't a home job.
No, not at all. So Eli Dykers in the lead now with Kane Scott giving chase. Both drivers throwing it in there. A nice solid job so far from Eli in the lead to that little NA R31. Giving that RB30 all she can give. Nice wide line as well. You can hear him stabbing the clutch through the sweeper. Oh, great transition there from Kane in the chase. There's a bit of smoke coming out the bonnet. It's pretty standard for a Scott's car as he hits the tyre stack. Yeah, also pretty standard for a Scott's car.
That's a great piece of driving by both drivers towards the end there, Ben.
Yeah, fantastic lap. Makes me sad that I wrote one off and then gave it to Stewie so he could cut it up.
But it's okay because it means that Danger Pete's here today in his car.
That's right, that's indeed. Oh, as we see a spin there from Steve Morris-Beesley in the K70. Eli Dykers having to spin in sympathy there to avoid contact. We're going to see both these guys get right back into it. That little rotary-powered K70. He was at our last drift school, so it's great to see him stepping up and entering competition for the first time there of Stevie Morris-Beesley. And Eli, it's great to see him back in the saddle after a few years of hiatus there, Danny. So up on the line now we have Eli Dykers in the lead in the R31, and then Stephen Morris-Beesley in the chase in the little K70 with the rotary in it. Such a cool little rig there. As we see a nice solid job in the lead from Eli. Definitely seems to be much more comfortable in the lead position. That car can really drive it on the edge of grip there as he throws it in super deep, right out to the tyres in that infield sweeper. Transitions into the final corner now and gets himself across the line. Great job there from Eli Dykers.
So how did I go? Bear in mind I needed to make the top 16 to proceed to the final qualifying round. And, you guessed it, that's me in 17th, right below the line. It's interesting to wonder what might have happened if Steve hadn't spun in front of me. Once we resumed, he pulled away easily and I wasn't able to get proximity points for the rest of the run. Had he not spun, I might have got some more points. However, my next competitor was him in 18th, and if he hadn't spun he would have definitely outscored me, pushing me back to, you guessed it, 17th. All in all, I'm very happy with how I went for my first time out in this competition series. And with my competition day over, I eagerly awaited best of the rest, a chaotic open session at the end of the day using the level 1 layout. This replaces a quad kink with the bowl, a bank corner with a very unforgiving wall that's been the death of many cars. I was convinced I wouldn't be able to hold it, but only one thing to do.
Turn the beat up, baby!
And to answer your question, did I drive it to work the next day? Absolutely, gotta love an RB30. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like or let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss part 2, where we up the stakes with a high speed entry at a pit wall.